Deion Sanders hopes New York Giants pick Shedeur Sanders in NFL draft. Last Wednesday, Colorado Buffaloes coach Deion Sanders may have keyed into where he wants his son, quarterback Shedeur Sanders, drafted in the NFL. Will the New York Giants end up selecting the Buffaloes quarterback with the number 3 overall pick? With the NFL draft on the horizon, Colorado Buffaloes coach Deion Sanders never fears sharing aspirations, not even at a manufacturing and supply chain showcase. Sanders was a keynote speaker at the ProMat conference in Chicago on Wednesday, and he reportedly hinted at which team he prefers his son, quarterback Shedeur Sanders, to land with. "Let's hope it's New York," Sanders said. According to conference attendee John Sokol, the quote referring to the New York Giants sparked intrigue and skepticism regarding its legitimacy due to a lack of audio or video proof. But the statement's unusual setting could explain that. It would also be reasonable, as several mock drafts predict New York to select Shedeur with the number 3 overall pick. As it stands, the Giants have 2 quarterbacks on their roster, 26-year-old Tommy DeVito and recently signed journeyman Jameis Winston. DeVito has just 8 career starts and may not be ready for the lead role, while Winston could be a more worthy candidate, starting 7 games with the Cleveland Browns last season and amassing 87 since being drafted number 1 overall in 2015. Regardless, several experts and analysts alike prognosticate Shedeur to join the Giants this April and immediately become the front-runner to start. Both he and his father may be fond of this idea due to New York's major market status and reputable history, providing an ideal destination among teams with a top 10 draft pick. On the hunt for a franchise centerpiece since quarterback Eli Manning's retirement in 2020, the Giants have long been linked to Colorado's all-time leader in passing touchdowns. New York attended every game the Buffaloes had last year and reportedly spent extensive time speaking with Sanders at the East-West Shrine Bowl. Sanders even spoke on his ties to Giants coach Brian DeBole in February. "He got a different kind of swagger about him," Sanders said about DeBole. "He was cool, though. He was down to earth. He understands how I am and who I am. And I understood him also. As long as everybody goes into a situation where I'm not going to believe anything I see online mutually, then it will be a good relationship." While Pro Football Focus, PFF, graded the Giants as the most improved offensive line in the NFL last season, it had an extremely low bar to clear and remains the roster's biggest question mark. New York went from dead last, number 32, to number 26 in PFF's latest ranking, though Sanders certainly accustomed himself to subpar offensive line play at Colorado. If the Tennessee Titans at number 1 and the Browns at number 2 pass up on the quarterback, heading to the Big Apple is no foregone conclusion, but appears possible for the former Colorado quarterback. Sanders would couple with enticing young weapons in wide receiver Malik Nabers and running back Tyrone Tracy Jr., though for a franchise with just 1 winning season since 2017, Sanders is one of 2 Buffaloes expected to be taken in the top 10 of this year's draft, joining Heisman Trophy-winning wide receiver, cornerback Travis Hunter. Whether Coach Prime truly backs up the idea or not, the writing may be on the wall for Shedeur's future in New York.